Hey you guys, and welcome to day 8. So today's affirmation is, I prioritize making time for my self-care. Putting yourself first is the key to maintaining your well-being. It can sometimes feel like making space for you to practice self-care is impossible. Yes, it is. Or yes, it used to be. However, if you choose to prioritize it, you can make it happen. You live in a world that expects you to do the exact opposite. Use this affirmation to begin brainstorming how you can move your self-care to the top of your to-do list. So I have been doing this for the past few weeks, actually a few months, making myself first. Besides God, it's come Shemaiah and my children, work, and X, Y, and Z, family, friends, and things like that. But I have put myself first. And when I say that, I mean, for instance, my skincare routine. I love doing it. Like, I did it before, but just as basic, wash my face, brush my teeth, and head out the door, do what I gotta do. Now, I'm doing my facials. I am making sure I'm not just morning time, nighttime routine also. Before I go to bed, I make sure my head is tied up. I clean my face. I moisturize my face, my lips. I do everything clean behind my ear. Like, I do it every single night and every single morning, even if I don't leave the house. That is something that I do not love. I feel a difference since I've been doing it every single day. Even my 6-year-old daughter does it with me now. Not every day, but she does it with me now. So that's my main thing, of taking care of myself and my skin. So not just that, lotion up my body before I go to bed. Before I wasn't doing that. I just lotion up in the morning as I go to work. But just taking care of me first is good. Sleeping peacefully at night is like the biggest thing. In previous video I said before, I used to go to bed at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and knowing I have to be up at 6:30, at least by 6:30 at my house, by 6:45ish or something like that, for work and school. And I used to be so tired. So I started going to bed around 10:30. And when I say even before going to bed, I make sure 30 minutes before I go to bed, my phone is on Do Not Disturb. And I start winding down peacefully. I read at night. I don't let the TV or social media be the last thing I go to sleep with. But I started having a peaceful nighttime routine, and that has helped so much. So that's putting myself first, making sure I get enough rest every single day. Even on the weekends, I try to stay up at night, but if I do the last hour or so, I wind down I just lay in the bed and watch TV. And the biggest thing I don't do is fall asleep while on social media, because a lot of things, sometimes it can be negative, or some things that you don't want to see or you shouldn't have saw is kind of bring you down. So I like to end my night with something very positive. So when I dream and sleeping, I'm at peace, So that's a main thing that I have been doing. That's one of the main things I have definitely been doing for the past few weeks consistently. And I really see the improvement just in how I feel when I wake up in the morning, how I feel when I go to bed at night is amazing. Like, I love it. I don't know why I haven't done it prior to, which I have, but not consistently every day like I'm doing now. So now my everyday routine, daily routine is my skincare for day and night, and I love it. I love it. And with that now, so I used to go to the spa maybe like every few months. So now this year I'm making it a goal of mine to go to the spa once a month. If I could afford to do it more than once a month, I would do it. But right now, it's gonna be once a month. Going to the spa, taking some time for me to get my hot stone treatment and all that other good stuff. I love going to the spa. So that's taking care of me and my body and my peace of mind. Another thing I'm going to do, or we can do, to move yourself to the top of your to-do list is learn to set boundaries. And that is what I'm learning to do now. And not just boundaries in my relationships, boundaries at work, boundaries with my own children. Even my 2-year-old, he's gonna be 2 next month, I'm setting boundaries with him, because now he sleeps in his bed, but he still comes to my bed in the middle of the night. So I'm practicing now to, when he comes to my bed in the middle of the night, give him his little milk, his cup of milk, and put him right back in his bed and go back to sleep. Now, I know I be tired sometimes, and I'm trying, but I've been good so far. Not every day haven't been doing it, but so far, a couple of days he come in my bed, I get him, let him drink his milk, and I put him back in his bed. I rub his back down, and he goes back to sleep. That gives me space in my bed and me to sleep peacefully. So once I get the hang of it being more consistent, I think he will get the picture. don't go on my bed. That's gonna be a setting a boundary for my 2-year-old son. Like, I need my peace in my room at night to have a good night's sleep. You know, he has a good night's sleep in his bed, so let mommy have a good night's sleep in my bed. And yes, I love to have my little munchkin next to me, but he sleeps wild and he likes to sleep like on my back or in my face. And I don't get a good night's sleep with that when he's all up on me. And I love him, but yeah, I gotta get my space. So that's one thing you can do is it's another thing you can do is set your boundaries with any and everybody. If it does not align with what you're doing, I don't have a problem saying no, but also you have to learn to set the boundaries so like they will know to not even ask you, because they already know you're gonna say no. So that's another thing I'm practicing on, setting boundaries with everybody in my circle and everybody in my life, even at work, even my older kids, even in my relationship. I am setting boundaries. If it does not work for me, does not fit with me, I'm not gonna say, okay, care about anybody's feelings. I'm not saying be mean, but I'm not gonna worry about your feelings and your needs and wants before mine. It's just that. It's that simple. And I feel good doing it. When I say no, I don't have to do it, that's fine. You know, I gotta put myself first. What's another thing we can do? Another thing I have done is you set the boundaries. Get your self-care time, your me time, skincare, daily routines, working out. So I said I know every year, every Monday, every Sunday, I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna do this. But I did found a juicer that I love, and I'm going to purchase it next week and start going to the start going to the market to get them my fruits and purchase them and start juicing every week. And maybe 1 or 2 days, I'm starting maybe 1 day a week to just juice, no eating certain foods. I'm laying back low with certain meats also. I'm not giving up meat yet. I don't know if I am, but that is a priority, just to eat better, eat healthier. It's hard with my chocolate, hard with my sweets, my ice cream. I gave up sodas, you know, already. That was my biggest task. But chocolate, ice cream, and of course meats. It's going to be, I don't say it's going to be hard because I don't want to put it out there, but that's going to be a challenge for me. So slowly working in juicing, eating my fruits more. I currently eat it for breakfast, like my fruits, my apples, orange, pineapples, and things like that. But to juice more, of course, drink and take more water. My vitamins, I have low iron. I don't have a habit of taking my iron pills, but I have started back. I got to get back more consistent with that. But just taking care of my body. So those 3 things are really going to set with me to put myself first. And you know, besides the going shopping, getting my hair and nails and stuff done, like I enjoy those things too, but I want to make sure I take care of my body. I want to make sure I take care of my mind, my skin, you know, just once I get that to the point where I feel really good, more confident, then I worry about the other little things about, you know, shopping and getting mani and pedicures and hairdos and things like that and going out to eat, which I can already do but not on a consistent routine. So my 3 things this year, well, not in general, not just this year, it's in general, is creating daily routines, daily habits that promotes my good skincare, and make me it helps me sleep good also and wake up in the morning, setting boundaries and eating more healthy. You know, I love it when I work, and not just eating healthy, but also working out. So I'm not gonna be doing hour gym or hour runs or running the 5K, but just basic 20 minutes a day, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. I'm getting a stepper at home, so before I go back to the gym, I'll make sure my workout routine at home is good. And that is how I am going to prioritize myself again with self-care. So in the comments, I want you guys to tell me how you going to, what are the top 3 things that you're going to do to prioritize yourself with self-care. Okay, so see you tomorrow for day 9. Yes, for day 9. Bye.